Hey guys, this is Drum Heaven here and welcome to another video on my channel. In this video I'll be explaining how to read notes for drums, and yeah, let's begin. So these are like the basic foundation that you need to start off your beats, In order to start writing your notes you need these 5 lines, and that's how you start writing the beats. So before we go on to writing our beats on paper, we should first know the notes and rests. So the first note and rest is the whole note, and this takes up 4 beats in the 4x4 time signature, and it takes up an entire bar. The second one is a half note or rest. This takes up 2 beats in a 4x4 time signature bar, and there could be at least 2 of them in one bar. The third one is a quarter note slash rest, and it could be used up to at least 4 times in a 4x4 quarter in a 4x4 time signature bar. The fourth one is an eighth note slash rest, and there could be at least 8 of them in one bar in a 4x4 time signature. And the last one is 16th note slash rest, and there could be at least 16 of them in one bar for a 4x4 time signature. Now different bars are going to have different time signatures. These ones that I've just given you as an example are for only for 4x4 time signature. So different ones, for example, with a 3x4 time signature, the quarter notes or rest, there would be only 3 of them included. Alright, so now this is a very basic sheet to learn beats from, and don't worry about steps 2 to 5. We're only going to focus on step 1. So now that we're zoomed in on step 1, we can clearly see that the time signature is 4x4. We can also see that they've used the foundation of the lines to make the beats on. And an interesting thing is that they've used 2 lines at the start of the bar and at the end of the bar, with those 2 dots beside them. Those represent that the bar has to be repeated several times. Now, normally in songs, they would tell us how many times the bar has to be repeated. But since this is a learning sheet, this bar can be repeated as many times as you like, so then you can get familiar with the beat. Alright, so now we're actually going to learn how to read the notes. So the note at the most bottom line between those 2 lines is the bass. The bass is played by the foot, and it is located underneath the tom 1 and tom 2. The second beat is going to be the snare drum, and it is the second line from the top or the third line from the bottom between those 2 lines, and it is basically the snare drum. So if you look at the whole beat again, it mainly consists of snare drum and basses. So now in the second beat, there is still snare and bass, but there is a new beat. The highest one with an X on it is the hi-hat. It is located on the left of snare and is played by the right hand or left hand, depends on your preference. Now there's a new beat in this bar, which is the tom 3. This is located the second from the bottom and the third from the top. The tom 3 is located on the right of snare and underneath tom 2. Now one beat that the sheet didn't have was tom 2. The tom 2 is located at the middle line of the third line, and it is located to the right of the tom 1 and above tom 3. Now there's a little bit more that you guys need to know, which is the crush cymbal. The crush cymbal is at the top with a little circle on it, so it can be easily identified. The right cymbal is at the top, and the hi-hat is also at the top. In some songs it can be confusing, but the songs that include right cymbal is of course at the top, and hi-hat will be in the line. Otherwise the hi-hat will be on top. Now an open hi-hat would have the normal hi-hat logo and a little circle on top to show that you have to open the hi-hat. and then when you're going to close it, it's going to have the same hi-hat but with a little cross sign on it. Now if you want to open the pedal of the hi-hat, it's just going to be at the bottom of the notes, and it's going to be in the circle with an X, just like the cross symbol. Now another thing you guys should know is the cross stick. The cross stick is played at the snare drum, but instead of playing it normally, you would lie down the stick across the snare drum and the rim, and hit the rim instead of the whole snare drum. So it would make a sound with the rim and also a little bit of the snare drum. This is of course placed at the snare drum because that's the main place where you play the cross stick. Alright guys, thank you for watching this video. I basically explained how to read notes, and if you guys didn't understand how to read notes, just make sure to go over the video again slowly, or you could ask me in the comments and I could definitely help you. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in my next video.